very much, Cathaoirleach. Minister, when this government was formed, the number of people who said to me, thank God the Greens are there, they'll make sure things are done right. This is not doing things right. This is not doing things right at all. This is rushing through legislation. 4,000 emails, everybody in this room got them, not just me. 4,000 emails, and I would put it that the 4,000 people who have contacted us and the several hundred others who have contacted us on the other side would find no objection in waiting a further 28 days to finally iron out how this legislation works. Senator McDougall was front and centre, along with my good friend Fergal Quinn, on the preservation of this upper house, to put a halt to the government's gallop. That's really what we're here for, to oversee legislation and to put a halt to the government's gallop. And so far, since this Senate was formed, they have rammed through legislation after legislation after legislation. They have treated us with nothing but disrespect. And indeed, you're treating the lower house with nothing but disrespect by demanding that they would submit amendments before we've even finished with the document. Now, Senator Higgins and Senator Éireann made some very valid points here this evening. And while I am totally committed to Senator Boyan and Senator McDougall, I believe if we had a report stage in a few days' time, we would have a chance to find middle ground between us and come up with an amendment that would suit the needs of both sides of this argument. What you're doing today is an affront to democracy, and it's certainly not what I expected. I know Senator Boyan has told me several times you're a decent guy. You cannot allow this to go ahead today. You're charged with the responsibility of a minister, and sometimes you have to step up to the plate and say, do you know what, I'm not going to be used by anybody. I am going to be my own man, because that's what you are. And you've got to say today, I will not allow this bill go through this House today. I will stop it at committee stage, because there are decent arguments being made on all sides here, and we need time to reflect. That's your call, Minister, so it is. There are 4,000 people. I'm getting emails as I'm sitting here from people pleading with me to slow this down. Now, I really think you've got to step up to the plate today, and you've got to explain why we have to ram this through in a total and utter disrespectful way to this House. I did not seek election to the Senate to rubber stamp everything that came through this place. I am genuinely committed to the role I have here, as most of my colleagues are. I don't know anybody here that wants to see democracy being debased. And that's what's going on here. I am asking you now, step up to the plate for yourself, for the department you represent, for those who have been affected on both sides of this argument, and for your own political party, and say, no, I am not going to be used here today. I will slow this down, and I will allow proper scrutiny of this legislation, and I will listen to what's being said. Because as I'm listening to people, my own opinions are shifting in different directions. So if mine are shifting in different directions, so too must yours be. And I know people like Senator Higgins and Senator Éireann have their finger on the pulse with the organisations behind these amendments that they put in. I know Senator McDougall's desire to protect the confidentiality is a just and decent thing to do that any state should do. Any state should do. So I think we need to slow this down today. I do not believe we should go beyond committee stage, and I'm asking you to do that. Thank you very much, Cathaoirleach.
Thank you, Senator.